Hello everyone and welcome to Lockdown Learner. We are going to start some series on data structure. What is the our today's motive for this video is what is data structure, why we need data structure, and what are real world example of data structure. Okay guys. So before knowing the data structure, you must have to know about a language like C language, programming language, C language, C++, Python or Java. For this, I have given a guidance also, how to start coding. There's my video, how to start coding. In that guidance I have given, first you have to learn a programming language, then you have to perform a data structure on that, and after that do a competitive programming. Okay guys, so now we are going to start the data structure. Our first topic is what is data structure, and then after that our motive is why we need data structure, and after that we will know real world example of some of data structure. Okay guys, let us start. Data structure. Data structure is a particular way of organizing data in a computer so that it can be used effectively. We can from this line you are not able to understand properly. You have to only see is the line is organizing data. When you are downloading any file, I have downloaded a file which name is a song name Senorita I have downloaded. So I know when I am finding that Senorita song in downloads, so I know it will be come after A, B, C, D and so on, then S will be somewhere down. Okay guys, so this is organizing data. If that data is not organized and you have downloaded thousands of 2000 of musics, so how will you able to find your song Senorita? Okay guys, so you have to search for it accordingly. There is a search option also. Some of you are thinking we can search also. There's search option also, that is also a data structure. You have an array search. Remember you have done array. If you have done array, so you have searching in array also. You have to search an element. Same kind of searching is done in that there. And data is organized. If you want to search name wise, so our data is you have to go A, B, C, D, E, and then so on then on S. Okay guys. In simple word, what we can say to data structure. Data structure is a way in which data is stored on our computer. Yeah, you can say this, data structure. Why we need data structure? Data structure is a particular way of sorting and organizing information in computer so that it can be retrieved and used more productively. Suppose is your reports, there are so many reports, there's a report name starting from D. Okay, so that report thing is not organized. Report folder is not organized. You can say it is not alphabetically. Okay guys, if it is not alphabetically and there is no option for searching also, so it will be difficult for you to search that element, search that file. So what will you do? You will do organized way is you will first go on A files are there, B, then after B comes C, then D, then you are able to find the D. Okay guys, now our first need is each data structure allow data to be stored in a specific manner. Specific manner is D file will go automatically after the C named files. Okay guys, our second is data structure allow efficient data search and retrieval. There's efficient data search, if you are searching an element, they will be giving you result, and retrieval is also easy. Our third is specific data structures are decided to work for specific problems. There are many data structures stack, queue, linked list. You will be knowing in now you are confused for what is stack and what is linked list I'm talking about. After some videos, you will be knowing about these data structures. Different data structures are used to perform a different specific problems. I want to say, if you are typing on notepad, if you type on notepad my name is Lockdown Learner, okay guys, and you want to clear Lockdown Learner, you want to write my name is something, okay guys, XYZ. So what you will do? You will do start pressing the backspace button. What backspace button will do? First it will start deleting from end, R, E, A, and so on, it will delete Lockdown Learner. It is not deleting from first, it is stack. Stack is a data structure in which there is first in, last out. This kind of application, specific application for specific. It allows to manage large amount of data such as large databases and indexing services such as hash table. Okay guys, first you have to only remember this thing, and when you are knowing each data structure, you will be more clear to these points. Now you are not clear, I know. Let us take the real world example, skip back and forward. you are playing music. Okay guys, there is like pause button and play button, and on the left side and right side there is like backward and like forward. That is also data structure. That data structure is linked list, doubly linked list. Like you can go forward on the music, like you can go like to the next music also, you can go like to the back music also, because each node in double linked list has a pointer that previous and next node. It is important to implement skip forward functionality. Okay guys, linked list having the functionality in which you can go like to the, like you have array. Array is like content is like first, second, third. In linked list is like you can go to the back element also, and you can go to the like you can go to the left side element also, and you can go to the right side element also. It is not pointing to the one side. Okay guys, to implement the undo function, I told you like in example, uh, I told you also like how this undo thing works. Like suppose I'm writing like my name is lockdown learner, I have to clear lockdown learner. It is not clearing like my name first, it is clearing like learner and then lockdown. So it is stack first in and last out. First it means when I'm writing my name, if first is like my, second is name, and then again is then is lockdown learner. Okay, when I'm clearing, it is not clearing my name, it is clearing the lockdown learner. Okay guys, like third is to implement the back functionality in internet browser. The back functionality, like in your computer, like there is mostly data structure. If you like start imagining that where which data structure is used where, like start realizing like things, so you will know like many more things about. Given a parenthesized expression, it tests whether a given expression is parenthesized or not, and opening parenthesis is pushed always on the stack, and it is not removed until a right parenthesis is encountered. If it is encountered, it is popped out of the stack. It is like that. I will explain you this thing. When you are writing a program, you have to write like int main and bracket, and then you have to close bracket. For like checking those functionality, like that bracket is open, is there any bracket corresponding to that bracket that is closed or not? It check like this kind of functionality. Now let us see the summary of data structure. A data structure is a specialized format for organizing, organizing, processing, retrieving, and sorting data. While there are several basic and advanced data structure types, and any data structure is designed to arrange data to suit a specific purpose to that it can be assessed and worked with appropriate way. Now I will take like simple example of like dictionary. You all know about dictionary. If I said you to search the word, like you have to search like curse, you have to search the word curse. So what will you do? You will not directly like opening like 90 page and then seeing like there is no curse and 91, 92, 93. First you will choose the, first you will check the first you will like leave the A part, then you will leave the B part, and then when you are on C part, then you will be searching at spelling CURSE. You will go for C, for U, for R, like you will, like your data is sorted, is organized. If the curse is not like organized, not, and it is on any page of dictionary, it will be difficult for you to find out that where the curse word is present, and it will take much, it will take more time, it will take more and more and more time to like find out that thing. Okay guys, and let us see array in data structure. We are talking about like, here we are talking about this array data structure. Okay guys, in array data structure, it's like you already know array have like same elements, same type of element. An array memory is contiguous. Contiguous memory. Okay, and like what does this contiguous memory mean? Like I will tell you like how, what does this contiguous memory mean to you here. It's like suppose you are like having an array, and that array is of like 5 number, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Like our 1 is stored on 100, so our 2 will be stored on 4, depend on the integer size, and this will stand on 108, and that this is on like 1112, like 116. This is because like in some compiler like it take 4 bytes, so 4 bytes it occupied by the string, and then the other 100 and 101 and 102. It's that kind of a thing. Okay guys, now let us see like array data structure here. Like suppose you are having array of like AR of 5, and that AR of 5 you are having is like 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now suppose I say to you like you have to print, if you know programming language earlier also, if I say suppose you have to print like 2, so what will you do? You will write in printf like ARR of 1, because you already know that 2 is stored on ARR of 1. This thing like help in a data structure, like if it is like 5 2 6, so you have to traverse each and every element, but in this case you already know like 2 is present at that element, so it will be better for you to find. Like take another example of like AR of 5, and like in this we are having like characters. Consider this nothing else, B, C, D and E. In this you already know, if I say like suppose you have to print like C, what you will do? You will directly write like AR of 2 like print. If suppose this array is not sorted, this array is unsorted, so you have to visit like each node and then you have to see like this. So this tells us like array is helpful. Okay guys, array is helping us, like if you want like some sorted data, like you can say like suppose you have to show like file names, like if I write like file and like next is zip file, so it will store file first and then zip file, then you already know that file is present first and zip file is present after that, because f and z, that thing is like shown at here. Okay guys, thank you. Okay guys, now you know about like how array data structure is like working. We are talking about like, now let us see some real world entities which is around you. Like array, by relating the DS to the real world entities. Like first we are having array coaches of like train. You have seen like train coaches like one after one after one after one. If I remove one coach in between, like how does the train is connected? Like if I remove one element from array, like it will be like disconnected. Like array is not like kind of not working without any like middle element is missing. Okay guys, it's like array. Queue. People in a line for booking ticket. First one will get out first. It's like when you are first, like first standing in a line, so you obvious you will get ticket first, not the last one will get the ticket first. Okay guys, it is queue. FIFO, first in, first out. Now our stack. A stack of dishes to be cleaned. Last dish will be on the top and will be cleaned the first. Suppose you are putting like plates, like first plate, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay. So when a person will be coming, which plate it will be picking? The first one or the seventh one which you put on the last? Obvious it will put the seventh one. It's like last in, the first one is last and the last one is out. Last in is first out. And a tree, a family tree relating family members, like you make a family tree, like first you make a father, then mother, then you make a child to them, and then suppose a child is married child and then his wife, and like you make like this kind of family tree. Okay guys, if you like that video, thanks, first of all thanks for watching this video. If you like that video, kindly subscribe my channel and like and share this video. Okay guys, thank you, and our next video is on like abstract data types.